Hello there, welcome back to Learn to Line Dance with Richard. This is the second video in a series of step videos. So very different to all the other videos I've done on YouTube, all my tutorials and dance throughs. This little series is teaching you the steps. So if you're brand new to line dancing, or if you've just started and you found this video because you want to learn the steps, you want to learn what the steps are called, how they work, and have a little bit of a practice of them outside of routines and dances, you're in the right place. But I would suggest, if you're brand new to line dancing, have a look at step video 1. It's linked in the description of this video. It will be called Absolute Beginner Steps. Do that one first. This video is Easy Beginner, which is the next level on. So you've done probably 10, 12 weeks, absolute beginner. You've learnt those steps. The steps do cross over. I'm teaching it as I see it. I see these steps as being the easy beginner steps, and they follow on from the absolute beginner steps. But that's not exclusive. You might go to a week 1 absolute beginner course, and one of the steps I'm about to teach you might feature. They do cross over. It's quite difficult to keep them exclusive to their levels. And also the levels, as I explained in the first video, it's my interpretation, my belief in what is an absolute beginner step, what is an easy beginner step. So other instructors might think differently. Other instructors and choreographers might put some of these steps into absolute beginner dances. Some other choreographers and instructors might look at the steps I'm about to teach and go, no, they're not easy beginner. But this is my understanding. This is the way I teach. At the end of the day, you'll learn all the steps and you'll learn them all in different variations, and that's absolutely fine, but I had to break it down somehow. So this for me is the easy beginner steps. So like I say, if you haven't done the absolute beginner steps, have a look at that first, because some of what we're going to go through on this is going to build on what we learned in video number 1. I'm going to stop waffling and jump up on the stage. Let's do it. So, like I say, some of these steps might feature in absolute beginner dances, but this is just the natural progression. So the first dance I'm going to teach you is a dance that I refer to as a cha-cha-cha, sometimes called a triple step. So in this video, we're going to start looking at and counts. The first video only looked at single counts. We're now going to look at the and in between the counts. So a triple step, cha-cha-cha, is a syncopated step, so it's using that count, that and count. Weight is on the left. We're going to do 3 quick steps on the spot. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. That is our triple step. That's a right foot leading triple step, or cha-cha-cha. You can do the same on the left. Weight's on the right. We can go on the left, left, right, left. And as we do that, the count is using that and count. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So we do that again for me. Weights on the left. I'll tell you what, do me 2 sets of them. Right cha-cha-cha, left cha-cha-cha, right cha-cha-cha, left cha-cha-cha. Weights on the left, right foot leading. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So 4 cha-cha-chas there. 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Shuffles. So shuffle, we learned at Grapevine in the first video, and I said that was probably the most used absolute beginner step. Shuffle for me is an easy beginner step. Sometimes it might feature in an absolute beginner dance. Again, it's syncopated, so it's using the and count, but again, it's one of those steps that repeat through line dancing at all levels all the time. So, shuffle step is syncopated, so the count is 1 and 2. We'll do a shuffle forward. We're going to step the right foot forward. We're going to step the left foot next to it. We're going to step the right foot forward. That is our shuffle. Just do that again for me. Weights on the left, we go. Step together, step. We can do that on the left. So left foot leading, left foot steps forward, right foot steps together, left foot steps forward. Do both of those for me. Weights on the left, right shuffle, left shuffle. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step together, step. Step together, step. So the count there was 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We can do shuffles going back. So right foot leading, right foot steps back, left foot together, right foot steps back, 1 and 2. Left foot steps back, right foot steps together, left foot steps back. Count 3 and 4. Just practice that for me. Weights on the left, right shuffle back, left shuffle back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right together, right, left together, left. Tell you what, practice all of that. Right shuffle forward, right shuffle back, left shuffle back. Weight is on your left, right foot leading. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right together, right, left together, left, right together, right, left together, left. Do that one more time for me, but I'm going to do the counts. So same footwork, exactly the same, but I'm going to give you the numbers. Weights on your left, right foot leading. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. How did you get on? So that's our shuffle steps. The shuffles always go forward and back. Sometimes when choreographers write dances, and again, there's no universal line dance glossary of terms and steps. So this is all the way I've been taught in years gone past and the way I now teach my in-person classes and online. For me, shuffles always go forward and back. We can do a similar step to the side, and some choreographers and instructors might call them side shuffles. For me, it's a chasse. Again, that's the way I was taught, that's the way I understand the steps. So if we're going to do a chasse, or maybe a side shuffle, same count, 1 and 2, we're going to step the right foot to the right side, bring the left foot together, step the right foot to the right side. So we did do, in the absolute beginner section, a slow chasse, side together, side, probably with a touch on the end. If we're doing a syncopated chasse, it's side together, side. So weights on the left, right foot leading, we go side together, side. Weights on the right, we can do that going back on the left. So left foot leading, side together, side. Again, the count is syncopated, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Do me a few of those. Weights on the left, nice and slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. Side together, side, side together, side, side together, side, side one more time, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So that is our chasses. Like I say, some instructors, some choreographers will call them side shuffles. It's the same step at the end of the day. It's a step together step, whether you're going forward, back, or to the sides. But for me, it's called a chasse. Next step to look at. I'm going to teach you this on the side, I think. I might do it front in a minute, but I'm going to teach you on the side. So a step that comes up a lot in beginner dances is a rock recover. Again, might feature in an absolute beginner dance. Weight is on your left. So we're going to rock the weight forward onto the right. So we're going to step forward and we put the weight on it. Without moving the feet, we just return the weight to the left. Do that again. So weight's on the left, we rock, we recover. We can do that going back. So we can step the right foot back, putting the weight onto it. Left foot doesn't move. We recover the weight on the left. Just do that back again. We rock, recover. So we're taking the weight off of the left and we're returning it to the left. Do that for me. Do a forward rock recover and a back rock recover. So a single rock is a rock recover. You can do it forward, back. You can do it left, right. You can do it to the sides. If you do one forward, one back, it's generally referred to as a rocking chair. Weights on the left. Right foot leading. Forward rock, back rock. We go. Rock, recover, rock, back, recover. So left foot hasn't moved. It's literally lost the weight and replaced it. Do me 4 of those. Weights on the left. Right foot leading. We go. Rock, recover, rock, back, recover. And again. Rock, recover, rock, back. Do it again. Rock, recover, rock, back. One more time. Rock, recover, rock, back, recover. So the whole way through that, the left foot has not moved from that spot. It's just lost the weight and returned the weight. Likewise, we can do that on the left foot leading. So weights on the right, left foot leading, forward rock, back rock. Rock, recover, rock, back, recover. And again, rock, recover, rock, back, recover. Feels weird on the other foot, doesn't it? Left foot leading. Most of the dances, not all of them, but most of the dances, a lot of the steps are right foot leading. So as soon as you do it on the other foot, it feels a bit awkward. Come back to the front. With those rock recovers, we can do them out to the side. So weights on the left, we can do a side rock recover. Again, the left foot's not going to move. We're going to step the right foot to the right side and recover. Do that again. Rock, recover. Can do it on the left as well. Weights on the right, we can go. Rock, recover. And again, rock, recover. So the foot that's recovering, the foot that loses the weight and recovers the weight, doesn't move. How are you getting on? Might want to rewind that, do that all again. That's absolutely fine. That's the whole purpose of this video. It's hit that what it's here for. So the rock recovers aren't syncopated. There's no hand counts in that. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Another step that can be syncopated, but generally at this level isn't, is a weave. And again, some instructors, some choreographers call this a grapevine, but in my mind, it's a weave. So we learned in the absolute beginner what a grapevine was. So for me, a grapevine is side, behind, side, touch. So a grapevine always starts with a step to the side. A weave always starts with a cross. So weights on our right, we're going to do a weave to the right, but our left foot's leading. So we're going to cross the left foot over the right. We're going to step the right foot to the right side. We're going to step the left foot behind. That's our weave, over, side, behind. You might step the right foot to the right side again. So that's a 4 count weave there. Do that again for me. Weights on the right, left foot crossing over, we go. Over, side, behind, side. Weights on the right. Do that again. Weights on the right, left foot crossing over, we go. Over, side, behind, side. So that's a 4 count weave there. And again, depending on what the choreographer, how the choreographer's written the dance, there might be something on the end, there might be a touch or a kick or a rock recover. Just do me a weave to the left. So weight is on the right, right foot going over, we go. Over, side, behind, side. Do that again. Weight is on the left, right foot crossing over, we go. Over, side, behind, side. Likewise, with a weave, you can do it as a behind. Generally, these are only 3 counts, not always, but generally. So weights on the right, so we can weave behind side cross. So again, weights on the right, we're going to travel to the right, left foot leading. We're going to step the left foot behind the right. We're going to step the right foot to the right side. We're going to cross the left foot over. Behind side cross. Just do that again for me. Weights on the right, we go. Behind side cross. Again, depending on the dance and what the choreographer has written, we might step to the side again. Can do that going back to the left. So weights on the left. We're going to travel to the left, right foot leading, behind side cross. Behind side cross. Do that again. Weights on the left, we go. Behind side cross. So we learned our chassés last time. That's our weaves. Over, side, behind, or behind, side, cross. So for me, the way I was taught many, many years ago, the way that I've always done line dancing, a grapevine starts with a side, side, behind, side with a touch or a kick. A weave starts with a cross. Over, side, behind, or behind, side, cross. Another really popular dance at the beginner level is step pivot turns. So weight is on our left. We're going to step the right foot forward. We're going to leave the weight on the toes, and I always tell my class in the nicest possible way, I'm going to come round the hall and I'm going to nail your toes or the toes of your shoes to the floor. So once the weight's on the toes, we're going to pivot quarter turn just by swiveling the heels around to move our body to the left. Turn. That's a pivot turn. So we're not moving the feet, we're literally leaving where the toes where they are and just moving the heels. So we step forward on the right, we quarter turn. Do that again. We step forward on the right, we quarter turn to the back. We step forward on the right, we quarter turn. We step forward on the right, we quarter turn. So again, the left foot hasn't moved. The left foot hasn't left that spot. The toes just swiveled around in a circle. Do that again for me. I'll count you in. Weights on the left. Step quarter turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step quarter turn, step quarter turn, step quarter turn, step quarter turn. And as we do that quarter turn, as we do that pivot, we're returning the weight to the left so the right foot can lead again. Step, turn, weights on the left. Step, turn, weights on the left. Step, turn, step, turn. Likewise, we can do step pivot turns to the left. Weights on the right. Again, feels a little bit more awkward, especially if you're right-handed, right-footed. Left foot steps forward, pivot quarter turn to the right. Step quarter turn, and again. Step quarter turn, again. Step quarter turn, step quarter turn. So that's step pivot quarter turns. Likewise, we can do half turns. Now, there's a lot of turns going on here, I'll be honest. Now, for me, in absolute beginner dances, there should only be, in my opinion, 1 turn. When you get to easy beginner, there might be 2, there might be 3, but never the level we're doing. We're doing lots of turns just to practice. But generally for me, an easy beginner dance will have definitely have 1 turn, might have 2 or 3. But yeah, if you're getting dizzy and going, oh, I can't do this, I'm just putting lots of turns in here so we can practice. So with those pivot turns, we can also do half turns. So weights on the left, we can step the right foot forward. We can pivot half turns, so we're going to swing those heels right the way round to turn to the back. Turn. We can step the right foot forward again. We can pivot half turn to the front. Just practice them. I don't want you getting dizzy, but we'll just do a couple of those. Weights on the left, right foot stepping forward. Step, half turn, step right, step, half turn. And likewise, we can do the same on the left if we want. The last step, I ummed and ahed. Did I include it in the easy beginner or the beginner session? There is a third video coming shortly. Will be linked to the description of this video, which will be beginner, which will be the top end of beginner. And I ummed and ahed whether I put this in this video or the next one, but I'm going to do it in this one, so stay with me. We'll practice it lots. Again, you can rewind, you can watch this video a few times. At the moment, you're just learning the steps. You're not learning any routines, we're just learning the steps. So when we do them in the dance, you know what I'm talking about, or what your teachers are talking about if you're doing them at actual classes. So the last step I'm going to teach you today is a jazz box. Again, might have different names for it. If you've done aerobic, Zumba, any other dance form, it's probably a step that does occur in that. It's if you're old enough to remember, and I don't believe any of you are, but if you're old enough to remember Cliff Richard and the Shadows, it's the Shadows step, the old box step. We call it in line dancing, generally we call it a jazz box. Weight is on the right. Left foot, no, let's try that again. Weight is on the left, right foot leading. We're going to cross the right foot over the left. We're going to step back on the left. We're going to step the right foot to the right side. We're going to do a small step forward on the left. That is our jazz box. Do that nice and slow. Weights on the left, right foot crossing. We go. Cross, back, side, step. Some dances say feet together, some dances say feet forward. Just depends what the choreographer's written and maybe what the next step is. Do that again for me. Weights on the left, right foot crossing over. Cross, back, side, step. Do me 4 of those. Weights on the left, right foot leading. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross, back, side and step. Cross, back, side and step. Cross, back, side and step. One more. Cross, back, side and step. Again, you can do it on the other foot. Everything we can do right foot leading, we can do left foot leading. So weight is on the right, left foot leading, left foot crosses over the right foot steps back, left foot to the side, right foot little step forward. Do that again. Left foot crossing, cross, back, side, step. Do me 4 of those. Weights on the right, left foot leading. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross, back, side and step. Cross, back, side and step. Cross, back, side. One more time. Cross, back, side, step. Again, feels a little bit awkward on the left, but it will come with practice. Again, most dances, especially at absolute beginner and beginner, most dances are right foot leading, not exclusively. Again, depends what the choreographer's written and how they wanted it. But most dances are right foot leading, so most of the time we do jazz box with the right foot, which feels more natural. But they do crop up from time to time. So that is the end of my steps for this lesson. So we've done cha-cha-cha or triple step. We've looked at shuffles and chasses. We've looked at rock recovers, forward and back and sides. We've looked at a rocking chair, rock forward and back. And we've looked at weaves, and we've talked about the difference between weaves and grapevines. We've looked at step pivot turns, quarters and halves, and then we've just learned our jazz box. So hope you got on well with that. Actually, I'm going to come down there and talk to you. Stay there. Oh. Hope you got on okay with that. Hope that all made sense. Hope that helped. Hope that explained the steps maybe a little bit better if you've just come to line dancing and you're learning for the first time. It's very difficult if you go to in-person classes. If you've got a class full of people that know the steps, it's very difficult to really break down those steps for someone new. So you kind of have to jump in and just get on with it, almost make it up to start with until it sort of starts clicking in. But hopefully these videos will teach you the actual footwork and the actual steps. So when you go back to class, it will make a bit more sense. If you're learning online, if you're looking at my YouTube channel or anybody else's YouTube channel, those steps will be within the dances. I can't say, go and look at this dance, go and look at that dance. If you're on my channel, I have got playlists. I've got a playlist of absolute beginner dances. I've got a playlist of beginner dances. So if you've done the absolute beginner steps and you've looked at some of the absolute beginner dances, if you're picking them up quickly, if you're finding you're watching the video and you're getting it once or twice through and you're quite happy and confident with it, now you've done those steps, go and have a look at some of the beginner dances. Some of the early ones, the videos aren't great, I'll be honest. My early videos are, I want to use the word atrocious. I don't know whether I should or not, but I just did. They get better, as you can see. The sound, the lighting, the visuals get better, but the early videos really weren't very good. I was learning back then. It was 7 years ago now. It's a long time ago. 7 years when I'm recording this video anyway. But yeah, have a look at some of the early stuff on the beginners playlist, and those steps will crop up. And again, because it's a beginners playlist, when I teach on YouTube, I do full tutorials. I teach on YouTube in my dance tutorials exactly like I would teach in lessons, as if you were in the room with me. We break it down, we practice it, we break it down, we practice it, we put it together, we practice it, we break it down, we practice it, we put it together. Exactly like I would in person. A lot of YouTube tutorials, not all, but a lot, they're very quick teachers, and in my mind they're usually aimed at instructors. They're not necessarily aimed at dancers, especially dancers learning for the first time. So yeah, that's that. I'm not criticising anybody else's channels, because they've all got different purposes why they're on YouTube. Everybody has their own views and thoughts on teaching and whatnot. Yeah, I'm going to shut up before I dig myself into a big hole. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave us a like, leave us a comment. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. In the end, time of recording, there's only 2 videos, the absolute beginner and the easy beginner, but I am going to record a beginner version, a beginner steps, and there will probably be a 4th video of other steps, waltz steps and things that don't fit within absolute beginner, easy beginner or beginner. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go and practice now. Thanks for joining us. Hope that was useful. Do drop us a comment, let us know. Till next time, keep smiling, keep dancing, and I'll see you on the dance floor.